So hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Coop here, Wonder Why Farmer at Wonder Why Farm and Homestead. Today we're back out in the greenhouse again, continuing our series on how much food I can grow in this greenhouse. What I want to talk today about is watering. I've shown you before, my watering system for right now is just this sprayer, pump up sprayer, and basically this way I can spray this on here and be more gentle on these tender plants instead of coming in here with a hose with a little bit too much water maybe. That's how I do it, however you do it. I also want to talk about soil temps. We had talked about those before, and it's the day that I talked about that before, it was about 60 degrees outside, and we were getting somewhere around 78, 79 degree soil temps. Today's weather is about 50. In here right now, it's about 60 with the heaters going, with very little sun today, so we didn't get much of that at all, any kind of that kind of heat. So everything was pretty much artificial and what I could trap in here. So right now, the thermometer is reading 60 degrees air temperature, and I'm going to stick it down in one of these beds here and see if it is much warmer or not. So we're going to go in this radish bed here and see if we can get the temperature to come up any. I'll go ahead and show you what we got going on. And it looks like in that bed we gained 1 degree. So that was only 61. It was reading the air temperature at 60. So we took it back out and we dropped back down. Actually, we're down to 59 right there. So let's stick it in that one, see if we get any change. It's starting to climb up there again. So our soil temperatures aren't a lot different than what our air temperature is. So let's go ahead, and this water that I brought out here right now is was actually about 90 degrees when I put it in there. So let's go ahead and spray that on the soil and see if we can change the temperature at all in that soil right there. Now we should be able to give it a little bit of a boost. Now we put the 90 degree water on, and we raised the soil temperature 10 degrees up to 70, which is it's actually climbing. It's jumping around there between 70 and 71, so it's actually pretty close to germinating temperature. With the heaters going, it might be able to maintain that. I don't know for how long it's going to maintain that temperature. Probably not a long time, but temperature wise, that may help out. Pretty much everything in here is germinated right now, so I don't really have to worry about germinating temperatures. I did plant a few things yesterday, some flowers, and we'll stick it in there and see. I'm guessing it's going to drop down probably to that 60 degree level. Now these containers are a little bit smaller, so actually that's staying right about, it's dropped to 63. So yeah, it's a degree to 2 degrees maybe warmer. These smaller pots probably don't cool off as much as these bigger containers do. So that's my thing on soil temperatures. It's not going to be a whole lot different than the air temperature, what I found. So there's that. Now, as far as watering goes, and I'm going to set you down here, and I just want to water one of these beds here and try to show you what I'm talking about. I like to water to the point of runoff. And what I mean by that is just this. As I water this in here, I want to watch the ground, and I want to see the water actually puddle up on it. And then I want to move on from that. And once I've done that, and I can start to see the water puddling a little bit, I'll do it here, hopefully you can see it. I want to stop, and I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I can count 5, and the water is done puddling, and it's actually drained through, then, and I hope that came out on camera. If I can do that, and I can count to 5, and the water drains down through that soil, then I feel confident that that is watered deeply enough, especially in these containers here, to be adequate watering, and for the rest of the day. I typically, even if they seem a little bit damp and I'm feeling all the soil, and because we didn't have much in the way of sun today, we didn't get too much drying out at all, but I still want to water it because this stuff is everything in here is pretty well drained, so I don't have that issue of where stuff's going to be sitting in water, and everything's looking good. So we're going to wrap up this video today. I want to talk about soil temperatures versus air temperatures, and I want to talk about watering in here, and my method of doing it, and I showed that, how I let it puddle up, stop watering it, count to 5. If you can't see the puddle anymore, then I consider that to be watered well for something in the greenhouse in one of these planters. Outside, about the same thing. We'll talk about that in some other videos. If you like this sort of thing, please go down and subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, and like this video if you liked it, and share. I'll be coming back at you again with more videos on my series of how much food I can grow in here. Right now we're in the planting. Things just starting to come up. It's the end of March. First day of April is tomorrow, so take you around at the end here, show you what's up. Lots of things have progressed a lot since yesterday. Onions have probably grown a good 2 inches, some of them. So yeah, going to wrap it up. Want to wish everyone safe and happy times. I hope you're staying corona free, and you and your family. And until I see you again on the next video, I want to say God bless and have a great day.